We welcome you to the Heartland, 7 miles from downtown Kansas City, GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium for more than a half-century, the home of the Kansas City Chiefs. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Detroit Lions and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Here's Harrison Butker out there to get this thing started. And off we go here on Sunday Night Primetime. This one taken at the 7. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
It's going to go on first down 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here's the first carry for the Iowa State Cyclone, David Montgomery. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Goff to throw on first down. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 3. Out of the shotgun. It's Goff. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Goff's go-to guy, St. Brown. Amon-Ra gives the Lions a first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 9. They'll go play action with Goff. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now, that's obviously not the case anymore. But this is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap.
Third down and 9. From the gun, it's Goff. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
On 4th down, that brings Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal. This officially a 58-yard attempt. This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. And this will remain a scoreless ball game.
And that's just a tough way to finish off what was a good opening drive. And obviously, as a kicker, you have to have a short memory. But you can bet he'll be thinking about that one the rest of the way.
Mahomes going to start this one with a throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
2nd and 10. Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Once again, it's Pacheco.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
It's 4th down.
On 4th down, Super Bowl champ Harrison Butker now for the Chiefs. The spot is at their own 49, making this a 61-yard attempt. That is not going to do it. Tried to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. And this will stay a scoreless game. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 14 on that one. Good for a Lions first down.
And the Lions.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
They'll tap this one forward to St. Brown. They'll take this forward for about 5.
When they called that sweep, Mike, obviously they're thinking, let's pick up the first down. They didn't quite get to the chains, but I think they're going to be pretty happy with that game.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 4. Laporta in motion. Off the play fake. Here's Goff. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Here's a third down and 4. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. From the gun, on third down, it's gone. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Lions will take a 3-0 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. Inside the 45-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On play action, it's Mahomes. A throw on the move is caught. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Back-to-back targets, back-to-back completions. That one for 16 and the first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
From the 21, here's second and 5.
Yellow!
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
A gain of a yard on the play.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll get this one complete to Brown. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. A gain of 11. And it's first and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Leads to second and goal.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
Another shot at it from the 9. Second down and goal.
Yellow.
Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Two incomplete passes now lead to this third down and goal.
Yellow.
They'll run with Pacheco. And he'll only be able to get to the 7-yard line. So good work by the defense. It sets up fourth down.
A gain of a yard. It's now fourth and goal.
Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. This is about as short as you can get. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Chiefs will tie the game at 3 apiece.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Laporta in motion. On first and 10. Here's Goff. Now, deep shot for Amon-Ra. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And it'll be second down. Here's Goff. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 8, and it brings up third down.
It's going to be third. They need 1. try to run here with Gibbs. He is going to have a Lions first down. They're able to convert on 3rd and short, picking up 4.
And the ability to continue to sustain these drives and maintain possession, these 3rd downs are so critical, Mike, because every time an offensive play caller gets a fresh set of downs to work with, there's just more opportunities to continue to try to strike deep and go to score.
Goff with the give to Montgomery. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. All even on the scoreboard. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Goff. Into the hands of Brock Wright. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Williams in motion. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Chris Jones, the All-Pro, there on the tackle. From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. Goff. That's to Laporta on the tight end screen. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And, man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And he'll be taken down, but good enough to keep this drive going. It's a 1st down.
Certainly not the biggest gain by any means, but he does a really nice job getting past the sticks, keeping his feet in bounds, and ultimately picks up the 1st down.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Motion man is Bell. Goff's going to throw here on 1st and 10. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Trent McDuffie right there with the tight defensive coverage.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Gibbs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
3rd and 11. Now Goff. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. They hook up again. 2nd time on this drive. And this one's good for 18 yards and a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Straight ahead, it's Montgomery. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
At the 13-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
To throw is Goff. Yeah. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
Down to the 4, it'll be 2nd and goal.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, you're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
Gibbs. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
Line of scrimmage, the 3. 3rd and goal. On play action, Goff. This one caught before. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
I'm an aggressive guy by nature, Mike, so whenever I get 4th and short in plus territory, I want to go for it. You're not going to win many games in this league settling for field goals. You have to capitalize when you find yourself in a position to score.
Bates' kick is good. And the Lions will take a 6-3 lead.
You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
At their own 35-yard line.
First down throw, Mahomes. That's the Pro Bowl safety, Brian Grant. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream, a pick-6 for touchdown.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only 1 play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and Now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Makes the score Lions 13, Chiefs 3. Jack Fox to kick off for the
Both
Lions.
teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And that will lead to a second down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
Mahomes quickly out to right. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
It's 3rd and 4.
Yellow.
A handoff to Pacheco. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up. On 4th down, the Chiefs send out Matt Ariza to punt.
For the Chiefs.
Taken at the 19. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down. Laporta in motion. A run up the middle, it's good. And he'll get about 5.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Two minutes remain here in this first half. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. Here comes 2nd and 4. Out of the shotgun. It's Goff. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A little indecisive there, Mike. I thought he could have pulled the trigger a tad sooner. Instead, he just holds onto the ball a little too long. The windows close up and ultimately has no choice but to just simply throw the ball away.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Goff to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
First down.
And Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout, and they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. From the gun, it's Goff. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay. A 2nd down throw for Goff. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Tim Patrick was the intended target. And it's going to be 3rd down. Throwing, Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he will get into the end zone. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Lions. That is 1st touchdown this year. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Chiefs 3. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no return here. This is a touchback.
On the return, the Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. To the left side in the hands of Rice. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick 1st down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent. Themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense. And primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. They're trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a first down.
That's good.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
That's down just shy of the 10. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
Open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
It's third down and
Really well
6.
done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell. And the Lions are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
Oh, and in that spot, Mike, that's just painful to see. If the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to 4th down and have a shot at 3 points. But instead, after that pick, you come away with 0.
They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. That's complete to Rice. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and a yard. Here's a handoff to Pacheco. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, KC.
Kansas City Chiefs.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
A first down throw for Mahomes. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum. Figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle, and they just cannot get anything going through the air.
The RPO, they'll get it to Brown. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Makes things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down. On comes the Chiefs punter. The punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20.
15-yard line.
So they start this on the ground with Montgomery. The defense bringing him out. No gain. Back to the original line of scrimmage.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
It is 2nd and 9. Now, Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Not much happening there. Just a short game.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8.
20. 2.
To throw is gone. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes. The former first-rounder, Felix Anyudike Uzama. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long. Throwing here is Goff, and that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
That is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Yellow. 180.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Open man right side is Kelsey. And he's into the end zone. Travis Kelsey. Touchdown, KC. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here's Craig Reynolds to return. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Goff. This is intercepted. Picked off by Jamari Connor. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play to make this one a closer game.
Yeah, anytime you find yourself trailing in the 2nd half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Laporta in motion. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Chris Jones, the All-Pro, there on the tack.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd down at the 20-yard line.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 6. Goff to throw. Catch is made by Wright. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop. Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And some good running there. That's a first down up to the 43.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Couple of first downs already on this drive, and they'll go first down from the 43. On play action, Goff is caught left side by St. Brown. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page. And that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
Laporta in motion. The tight end motioning left here. They're going to run out of the gun with Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
3rd down, 3 to go. Here's Goff. That's caught by Gibbs. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. First and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Right side, that's Laporta, the tight end. He's taken down just shy of the 10. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
Really nice answer to the previous drive from this quarterback. You want to play at this league and you want to play for a long time, you better have a short-term memory because mistakes are going to happen. Really nice job here bouncing back, putting together a promising drive, and he's open to come away with a touchdown of his own.
Here's Montgomery. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple, and it's 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
On 2nd down, Goff. He pulls it in around the 5. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Patrick motioning here. On the bootleg, it's gone. Pushed out to his right, and he will power his way into the end zone. Jared Goff, touchdown Detroit. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. Bates now for the extra point. And that one bangs off the right upright. Does not go in. It's no good. And they're unable to add the point after. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. Pushed out to his left. And Mahomes going to protect himself here. He's going to slide and get down. And he's got that 1st down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
And that'll be incomplete. What turns out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Second and 10.
Yellow. Attack.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
Laporta in motion. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
Tackle made on his 48-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Throwing, Goff. That pass is caught by Amon-Ra. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Goff's go-to guy, St. Brown. Amon-Ra gives the Lions a 1st down.
20.
On the handoff, this is good. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Line 20. Hold on. Check.
A second down throw for Goff. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Open man, left side, he's got it. They get 14 on that hookup. First down, Detroit.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this two-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
Now Montgomery. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Here we go. Line 20. Here we go. 76. 76.
Laporta in motion. On third down, they go with Montgomery. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This one from 43 yards away. Bates' kick is good. And the Lions will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
First down throw, Mahomes. This one, a deep shot for Rice. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
At this stage of the game, Mike, you have to find that balance defensively between playing prevent and making sure that ball does not get thrown over my head. But how often do we see defenses just give so much space, so much green grass, that the offense finds a way to move down the field quickly regardless? So just continue to mix up coverages, but do not let them throw the ball over your head.
Exiting the pocket right. He's going to keep it himself. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. 20 yards picked up there. And the Chiefs have a first down.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the first down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback.
And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
Everybody in that defensive huddle just continues to remind themselves, you know they're going to take shots. They're going to try to throw the ball over your head and see if they can generate a big play. So continue to defend it just like they did there, and that one winds up incomplete.
He's going to be out of bounds. Gain just a couple, and now we've got third down coming up.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
On third down, Mahomes. That's complete. Who else? It's Kelsey. And he will score. Game on. Travis Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Now Butker to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs have cut the deficit to 5. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. Boom. And he goes nowhere. Buried back at the 15-yard line. On first down, it's gone. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Throwing on second down. Goff. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Goff to throw. He'll try to hit him with a screen. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's fourth down. The Lions will punt this ball away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. Cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Former Russian champ, it's Kareem Hunt. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
A 9-yard pickup. It's second and inches.
enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. On the ground, this is Hunt. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Brings up 3rd
And
down.
just like that, you go from 2nd and inches, where you think it's pretty much a given that you're going to move the chains, to now finding yourself in 3rd and 2 or 3. Great job by that defense. This completely changes this possession.
Mahomes now on 3rd and 2. That is caught. He gets the hook up with Rice. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
That's good.
Catch
for
number
Kansas
7
City
so far in this
Chiefs.
one. And a first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's complete. Left side to Worthy. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
10 more yards.
Give them 10 more on that one.
Kansas
Just
City
enough for
Chiefs.
another first down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Pacheco. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Now, 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. To the right side, hauled in by Kelsey. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. The future Hall of Famers connect. Mahomes to Kelsey one more time for a Chiefs first down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder. Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Big play in the game right here. It's 3rd down. A run with Pacheco.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
Hey, 57, 57.
Here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
And that stop right there will do it. Even though they have 2 timeouts remaining, there's just not enough time on the clock to get another attempt. What a huge stop with the game on the line, and that will all but end this game.
They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. On the ground, Montgomery to start the drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. They bring a tight end in motion left. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. Game they really did struggle in. Look like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, good night from Kansas City.